Tom, when did you hear the news that you'd been called up to the Welsh squad?
I was actually on my way to play golf with a few of the lads yesterday, and obviously the gaff called me at about 9, half 9, and we were just chatting for a few minutes, and then he said obviously I've been called up, so that was a special moment for me and all my family. So it was a great day.
Just describe to me further how you felt when you're told you possibly might represent your country.
Yeah, it was like I say, it's something that I've been trying to achieve for a lifetime really. But I mean, it's been obviously I've been in and around for the last maybe 4 or 5 months, but I've been on the standby list and that. So to eventually to get into the actual squad, it was. I mean, like I say, I was over the moon, and I'll be doing everything I can to try and impress when I'm there.
You haven't been in the most free scoring of form lately, but do you feel your overall game has contributed to the call-up?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's something that's massively improved in my game since I've been at the club, is like I say my link-up play, and I think as a striker you're not always going to score 5 in 5, and I think 1 in 4 isn't exactly the worst run in history, but like I say, I mean I set my standards quite high, and obviously I want to score in every game that I play in. Like I say, at the moment it's falling an inch short or an inch long, so I'm doing everything I can to score on Saturday, and take me into obviously the Welsh squad next week.
And there's no Gareth Bale in the squad. Are you slightly disappointed you might not be able to see him in training firsthand?
I think I'm just excited just to be involved with the squad. I mean, obviously Gareth's a brilliant player and a world-class player, but there's a lot of very good players in that squad, and I'm just looking forward to obviously training with them all, and obviously seeing how I compare it to that standard. So.
And talking about Walsall, top of the league at the moment, is this your most enjoyable season since you turned pro?
I think it probably is, yeah. I think, like I say, every challenge that we've had this year, we've overcome. I think I think obviously Coventry were top when we played them, we beat them. Burton were top when we played them. Gillingham were obviously top when we beat them. So I think that we're showing consistently that we can thrive and go higher than this level. And I think that we're maybe proving a few doubters wrong, that small Walsall club can do very well.
Came back from 2 goals down against Gillingham, 4-4 against Colchester. What is it about this squad that's mentally different, perhaps?
I think there's, like I say, I think in a lot of interviews last year I said that we've got the ability there, and we believe that we can be up there and in at least the playoff spots. I think that's what I was saying last year, and I think not much particularly has changed from last year in terms of the players that we've got. I think we've just got a lot more belief and a lot more confidence that we can be up there and we should be up there. And like I say, I mean, I know it's not the end of the season, but 16 games in is a good marker to obviously be top of the table, top of the league, and have 32 points after 16 games is a great return. So, like I say, we won't be resting on our laurels. We'll be doing everything we can in every game that we have to keep that going, and hopefully be up and around there top of the at the end of the season.
Where does that belief come from? Is it from the players themselves, or has Dino really put something in you this season?
Yeah, I think a lot of credit's got to go to, like I say, the gaff and all the coaching staff, that they've just enforced into us that we are good players, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be up there. And I think a lot of it just comes down to self-belief, and that we've proved to ourselves this season that we're very good at this level, and we can beat any team that we go to or comes to us. So I think that's where it stems from.
FA Cup this weekend. I'm sure, like most young boys, you dreamt of perhaps scoring a last-minute winner at Wembley. How important is the FA Cup to you? Yeah,
I think it's very important. I think, like I say, any professional footballer, and any footballer actually, I suppose, with a lot of the lower league teams being involved. It's a massive cup, and it's a massive honour to play in it. So everyone at this club will want to get into the next round. Sorry, and win the game.
Fleetwood on Saturday perhaps could have had a slightly easier draw at this stage, but are the boys feeling confident?
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, we've gone into every game so far feeling confident, probably even the Chelsea game, because, like I say, I mean, and regardless of who the opposition is, we've got that belief in ourselves and everyone around us that we can win any game. So we'll be going into Saturday expecting to win and believing that we can win.
And finally, we're not quite there yet, but if Walsall were to make the 3rd round, who would you pick?
That's interesting. Probably Man United or someone like that. Or anyone at that level would be great to test yourself against. So.